attacking side. See the bides, 3 ghosts for the aforementioned. While Loud have 3 ghosts of their own.
Oh, that turret doesn't spot.
Dude, that's no way. How? That's so close. Chichu's waiting just on the other side of it. Aspas with the crosshair train. Trigger aches for the touch, and it's not connecting.
Aspas.
That paranoia is so good, but the dart is better. You're absolutely right. And they're going to continue to brawl through tree. The dash forward up from Kong, and he decapitates Sadak.
What an amazing tactic to bust open the quad mid-stack.
Last player standing.
I mean, this has all the makings of another flawless round, and that's exactly. They didn't even really capitalize on it at first. No. You saw the first shots were a little wide, and they don't connect. But then the pounce is just so good.
True. 5'11", definitely not 6 feet.
Definitely.
And this is the base setup you're going to see a lot here on Ascent. The Omen and KO both starting towards this A side. Omen can stall this out very good with the one-ways at A main. The shift actually coming in from Loud. They're reading a B hit, and boy, are they right.
Where's Chuchu's turret?
It's a very interesting turret. They're playing it off of it for the push. Here comes the B hit, and they're going into all 5, Doug.
And 2 of them still haven't joined on the side. If they can find a timing to pop out from the smokes, this could be everything. They've got a flash that they can swing out with. Kawanzine able to hold the first with the work falling, and then you see the kills just trading back and forth. Kong pushing forward, 3K on the round for him, but unaware of where Les is. And of course it would be a Les round if he can pull this off. 1 bullet, 1 target. Can it deliver? Les on the snap, and no. Smoggy drops him.
Dodges that shot. Felt like I was watching Nia right there for a second. That was so dicey for EDG. Now their bonus, dude, not looking very powerful. Off of the turret. So turret makes contact. He Odin spams everyone to death. Also has this dart. And Aspas with a super advanced positioning. So turret first contact, Aspas second contact, Odin spamming also. That's a pretty ridiculous setup on B.
And EDG seem to at least suspect what might be waiting for them on the other side. They also just invested the dart towards B. They're not going to take the space, but
Doug, this is,
off of that, they can
This is all
flip.
Sadak. The molly to stall up the hit, but Kong's way past that.
He's through. He's paranoid. How did they not see each other in that situation? Kong is taking so much damage. 4 members of Loud are here. Remember the gun advantage that they have. It's just 2 rifles in the hand of EDG. Kong lit up. Kawanzine pushing forward with the Odin, and they're able to keep them back. What? Ooh, Chichu nicely done to get 1, but that's all it's going to be.
At least after, even if they were to lose this round. Dart to clear out mid, smoke on Cat, and Kong has a lot of pace going out mid right now.
Les has to be careful here. The knife tags him. The alarm bot is cleared.
That's a lot of info. They know that the KJ is inside right there of Market. Kong breaks the alarm bot, and you can see what it does to the rotations. It forces Sadak to rotate over towards spawn, makes the A site weak, and that's what gets the one-way on Cat out of 2Es.
There's a lot of info that Aspas's position is getting right now. He was able to take the deep line into Wine.
Ooh.
Hold A main, but they want to end back B.
Yeah, look at Adong's smoke at the door of A. Pull Sadak back to A, and now we're in a mid-B split. They are hitting a very weak B site.
Remember Loud and how fast they were on their flood in the previous round, and yeah, that was with a gun advantage, but this time it's going to be a little bit more delayed. They haven't rotated quickly enough. Kawanzine trying to delay the push, and if it's not going to be by utility, it's going to be by the Odin. Kong already dropped, looking for the swing on the second. He's flashed. He's dead. Smoggy with nothing to do there. A great flash up from Sadak. And Kawanzine's already gotten a third. This spam is just so oppressive, Sean.
They had the right site. They did all of the right things. But they could not account for Kawanzine in this Odin. Spots the 2 coming up. Lane.
He's got a little help here. 63 HP, he was able to reload, and really the onus is on EDG with just 10 seconds left. They've got to clear what's happening backside. The dart swings out, Haodong's already dropped, nobody with nothing but 12 HP. Clock is going to expire, see if he can take any kills with him. No.
Yeah.
His hold back on site was everything.
The rotate was able to come in. They lived backside for so long. A stall smoke as well coming in from 2Es. And you couldn't draw up a better B hold than that. Storm really early.
They've got 4 sheriffs. I mean, I feel like you're selling me a little copium here, but I mean, I'll take the bait a little bit. We'll see if what he can do with the blades.
He's taking the fight to Sadak right here. I think this fragment grenade will not slow him down in the slightest.
I mean, we saw it a couple of rounds ago, right? He just dashed forward, but he's
that's
already
brutal.
taken so much damage. Remember, that's such a key to their success in this situation, too. It's just blades, the sheriffs. It's all about catching somebody slipping, right? Trying to catch a timing. You see nobody there trying to catch some space off of the drone.
No one's rotating right now into defender spawn, and that leaves everything wide open right now for Kong Kong. He is on a mission right now.
That's a gun.
That's an up.
Yeah. Is that really what you want in this situation, though? It is Kong Kong, though, so we'll see. Les has already dropped 2, and he may just make that a non-factor.
Last player standing.
Right, a 1v4 with the op. Not happening. Not happening this time.
He should be holding for this jump spot. He's not going to get it.
Dart not tagging him. There's the knife. There it is. No dash found. Is there going to be a challenge? No.
But very aware of where this operator is, right? It's in the middle of the map. They know to put pressure there. They now know the KO is also on B, so the A setup.
Oh, that was so close. Nobody's got to be careful here. I mean, he took the bait. It was a tantalizing temptation to have Aspas out there to be taken. And he just wasn't able to convert on it.
The timings are brutal right now for the players on this round.
These are mad. They're going to push into spawn. Sadak is here. He's ready. He's waiting. Oh, maybe he wasn't ready. First found, the second falls.
How does he get 2?
That's criminal.
And with that, you could see Loud now retreating very, very passively. Tui's up in heaven, along with Kawanzin. Hadong looking for anything, trying to create presence, trying to put pressure on this A site. If you look, Smokey has the spike,
30
and
seconds
he's
left.
just praying someone just slips.
Yeah, give him a free one.
Yeah.
Cover going out.
Loud refuses.
Oh, they're just so disciplined. They're going to rotate back towards A, and yeah, the spike is likely going to go down. But you can't imagine it holds on for long. Hadong has to go massive here in this smoke,
Player standing.
and he can do nothing. Smoggy left by himself. He was able to drop the first. A little bit of a bold approach. The second is there. He's got a shot at this. Oh my gosh.
I think he takes Tui's.
Alarm bot being cleared out or by space taken, and Sadak rotates back into spawn.
Yes.
Right, so now he has seen, not only is that the correct way to be playing this, but he knows that EDG is going to try to push and take
in those scenarios.
What is this gamble stack from Loud? 3 were towards B, and Sadak was, I mean, essentially there as well.
Early drone into mid.
I mean, look at how they're poised right now. Dude, you've got Les who was just playing back in
Look
spawn.
at Sadak's flash.
Sadak
Les will be swinging with this. This is an insane trap play. Chi-Chu is in big trouble.
There's the flash. Oh, there was the swing.
Here.
What a setup. Dude, they've got the read on what EDG are trying to do right now.
They do, but this is an A-plow, and Tui's all alone. This is looking like a lockdown retake.
He wasn't alone for long.
Oh, no.
Sadak and Les are already here. And
Look.
Tui's is able to drop the first on his own.
Yeah, plucked right through the smoke. Another first death going nobody's way. And this lockdown is going to be very, very difficult for EDG to contest.
Oh, borderline impossible. There it is. The lockdown used, Chi-Chu. Everything exploding in front of him. The flash as he tried to get a gift of a kill. Not able to connect. Yeah, but I mean, there's still so many things they're going to have to deal with. And there's just no way. Kong Kong's going to have to 1v4 to pull this off. They've gotten close to it, and there's just no way to pull it.
Going their way, particularly onto nobody, this Sova roll, are back-breaking on the attack half of Ascent.
The side that's already just so difficult to manage as it is, and you're right, when you flash dart setup, there's the spam. Not going to connect onto anyone. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
That was at B, so it filters the player out of tiles into the second Odin spamming at B.
That's insane,
and then
bro.
Aspas takes the line in mid, but Kong Kong's pace right now.
You got to be careful, though, in situations like this. The pressure, the feeling the need to make a hero play, and it doesn't pan out. There's an op there. He knows it now. Somehow gets by, upgrades the weapon, but these numbers... It's just so difficult to manage the disadvantage when you're in situations like this.
Yeah, but that was an incredible opening right there by
yeah.
Loud. The
That was
double
nerdy.
Odin spam on the B side of the map. You're obviously going to jump away from tiles. You're going to go right into B main, into the second Odin. And then the op and mid is going to take the line. He's closing that. It's the name. That's a molly to potentially break any turret on this B site, but nothing is there.
Node here too. There's no turret to get contact for Aspas here. He's just up by himself. And yeah, he's got a couple of shocks, but the space given away.
Oh, the Hunter's free to push him out of main.
And they're going to try to crunch in through mid at the exact same time. 3 members here. You've got Smoggy who's controlling mid as well. And there's the counter. That should clear things out. Meanwhile, Aspas getting one with the op. There you go. Lockdown clear. Chichu aggressive onto Sadak.
Big fight here for nobody.
But Smoggy was behind him. The mid space that they had spent so much time and so much investment in trying to control.
They're rolling to A now. The spike is going through defender spawn.
And they've gotten the kill onto Tui's. That opens the site so much.
Oh.
You've also got Chichu who's able to control the rotates. Aspas can't find a way out. Kawanzin's left by himself trying to spam with the Odin. There's the dart. That may have hit him. That may have hit him in the face. Upgrading a weapon, but Smoggy's there to greet.
Together, a great attack half. Here you can see, they drop that lockdown and they know the Hunter's Fury will come to cancel it out. So they have a lurk coming through market. Simultaneously, they're also...
We really have to keep an eye on mid-map even more. We saw, again, how much Loud were insistent on protecting that area of the map. You see why. The one moment there's a slip up there, they punish. But it doesn't seem like that's going to be a factor in this round. EDG, a heavy lean towards A. 3 members of Loud here.
Doug, Kong will pick into this site. Is there a jump spot behind default? Yep. Very hard shot to hit.
That's so difficult. Oh. That paranoia, though, is going to connect. And he dashes into the cloud burst. So I thought the timing on him was going to be good, but Sadak was there to drop him. Drone cleared out. And now the counter to try to find some space. EDG have not been able to get their way out from main.
I don't know how they get out from this point on. No flashes on Smoggy. They're gonna have to shoot their way out.
The tip of the spear has been blunted. But can they find another? Sadak with nuts, but 30 bullets in that weapon. Very nice sidestep to drop and dodge the damage. A couple of members of EDG here threatening. There's no plan B. They haven't taken space elsewhere. This is a full commitment towards A. And Haodong tried catching him, but Tui's was wise to it. Knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah, that was the only option right there, is to create the space with the Omen. And Tui's, read that like a book.
Yeah.
What a hold on this A site.
Chichu, what are you up to, man?
10 seconds
What is
left.
this?
Last player standing.
With only a few seconds left, really, in this round, the spike isn't going to make its way out onto the site. There's got a shot. Oh, nobody's aware. Oh,
I'm gonna be real with you here, Doug. I think they need a couple more rounds on the board here. I don't know if their defensive half is solidified enough to run back. I mean, from here it could be a 9-3, so they would need 9 or 10 to stay in this game.
they're not going to have anything to buy in the next. Aspas, you're right. Another opener with the op. And they still have the alarm bot, so they can fall back and still control this area.
So well done. He falls off of mid, uses the drone to get set up on the B line. The dart comes in, they clear out B main. Less rotating, knows people are in market. But the frag goes Haodong's way, and he's about to get a 1 again against Sadak, and this could really even things up.
We'll see what they can do. Sadak with the molly and the flash. And then you've got Kawanzin who's controlling the other side. And remember, it is an Odin. Maybe they reaggress
all of this space.
Yeah, dude, they have EDG completely surrounded.
And it's still winnable, though. The 1-for-1 on the Omen, that typically is that lockdown player on the A site.
Aspas taking an aggressive line. He's got the op, and that's exactly where they're headed. Crosshair, steady, right onto Haodong, and he's gonna get away. I mean, this is death by 1,000 cuts.
30 seconds
they have
left.
slowly and meticulously picked EDG apart.
Another off angle.
It's just Smoggy by himself now. And given the financial situation, he's
directly below market. That's the crosshair placement of someone peeking that angle, Doug, is high.
Yeah.
So everything he did here, using updrafts almost like a dash.
You see the buyout from EDG, the repercussions of the previous round. It's just one rifle for Howdong. Couple of Stingers and Spectres.
They didn't break the darts. They didn't break the darts.
And that very well could be their demise. Aspas is here as well. Kong falls as Aspas somehow hits the second. He's going for the third. The shorty connects, but Howdong punches back. 3v2, and again, it's just Howdong with a rifle. Smoggy's brought back up. All he's got is a Spectre, though.
Yeah, they really didn't retrieve very much, even though they grabbed those 2 frags. The AWP remains down. This is going to be a super difficult round here for EDG. This alarm bot is still up in mid. They haven't dealt with that.
And remember, this is very similar to the previous round where you mentioned there's no entry.
Yeah.
So it all goes out onto Howdong to create the space.
Very well played. Loning Omen smokes over to this B site. The KO knife clears out B main. The alarm bot's holding mid. So they are feeling super comfy stacking the A site with 2 right now.
See the lockdown investment.
30 seconds left.
Sadak opting to get the Odin instead of the operator, and now rotating through.
Double Omen smokes heaven, gives them a lot of space. Chichu debates going into door.
Spike planted.
Second thoughts.
Yeah, timing's ahead of this. I mean, they get the spike down, and they're happy to give up the space.
Oh, for sure. They can defend this from main. This is a winnable round here for EDG.
Howdong with no more smokes, but he does have ult. Keep an eye on that. Does he make an aggressive play? Does he try to get behind them? See the spam not connecting. Tui's on the tap, and now the paranoia to push forward.
Still not halved.
No real intentions of going elsewhere. Sadak dropped. Tui's, though, on the counter. It's very nice. EDG are making a run at this.
They're going to double swing, Doug.
Less. 1v2. Oh, and they didn't double swing. They didn't double swing at all, but it's okay.
Robbery by EDG to win that 4th round. Much needed going into their defensive half.
You take a look at it one more.
It's just the spam. Very, very recently. This is a half for the star players of EDG to really come online. Defensive half of Ascent, very, very easy half to play. Oh, the dart gets a ping. They know. They know this is a B hit, and they have the stack, Doug.
Oh, it's actually Aspas who goes aggressive.
No way.
There's no way. You're absolutely right. Nobody wasn't even looking. Kawanzin and Aspas, the tandem duo to drop a couple, and Tui's flies across the screen to get another. Howdong and Smoggy, the only 2 remaining, and it's all on to Howdong there. Not gonna...
Perfect right there. I actually can't wait to see this on the replay. This is just,
Well,
he
you're not
was
gonna get
dead. I'm not going to get it, but
Nope.
good God, that util had to be so insane.
And that nets them the ever-important pistol.
Yeah, the mid stack for EDG. This is a very desperate play. And Tui's immediately sees it. That's going to cause a speed up here towards A potentially. No, they think better of it. The knife comes in. Doesn't really get anything.
Well, you got to be careful here because Chichu is left mid.
Yeah, look where
all he has is a
nobody
ghost.
got to. He might end up falling here though.
It's a little messy at the beginning, but Les finally connects. And there's Chichu at the timing. Remember, all he has is a ghost.
But he has all of the info, and you can see EDG it's a foot race to this B site. They'll have the stack here. I don't know if Loud will be aware of that.
I mean, maybe a foot race, but you really don't have the weaponry to punch back.
No, but he is so close right now, Doug.
Aspas taking space and taking Smoggy down too. He's gonna catch both of them. This is just so free.
Yeah, and with the turret holding the flank right now, Loud super aware of Chichu's positioning.
Yeah, they know. I mean, Tui's just expecting it. He's ready. He was waiting. A prime game and Flawless comes through.
We are officially in must-win territory. This is the game, Cat.
This is messy. You got to be careful. Loud's buy is actually really strong here. It's just
strong.
one Spectre.
Late Omen one way coming in. Howdong TPing into line. And they have a 3-stack on the A site with a deep alarm bot into mid. The double push coming out of B main.
Chichu once again taking a lot of space, but Kong feeling some of the pressure.
Chichu might be able to punch less here.
I thought for just a moment there would have been a window for him to be able to play around, but no, Sadak pushes forward. Kong has to give the space back.
Doug Les is so aware.
But can he deal with him? The first drop, the second spotted.
Remaining.
Nobody bests him. And meanwhile, all of that was going on. Howdong had gotten into a cheeky little spot in Wine. That could have been the difference maker, but he was dealt with too. Sean, it feels like Haven is inevitable at this point.
It does indeed. This would require some real heroics for EDG to bring back this game. I actually don't even know if the play for nobody could be to go for this, actually, just because it might be a better moment on.
And we've been teetering on the edge of that for so long already. Concon playing in that smoke mid, and he's got a little bit of help behind him. All there is a turret on B.
This B side, it is on the verge of being lost.
I mean, it is ripe for the taking. Smoggy trying to find the timing. Not able to do so as Aspas aggresses. My goodness. That was just beautiful.
He's taking the perfect space. No one in defender spawn right now. Concon rotating from mid. They deal with Concon in market.
Tried dashing back and just dashed his way into the next round. Meanwhile, they're trying to fight for B main space. Chichu's dealt with, but just Howdong and nobody there remain. They both have rifles, and there are a lot of members weak on the side of Loud, but the crossfire setup that they have is just so devastating, even if you drop
in the first half when things were looking dire, and honestly, it didn't help. In the grand scheme of things, we're sitting now at 12-4. Easy round by Loud.
With elimination hovering over, it's a scary sight. But they're just up so big right now. Yeah, EDG's able to amass another buy.
Gets a little bit of info there for nobody. So that's going to trigger the drone to clear back up B main. They see the Killjoy turret here. They recognize now it is a Killjoy Sova setup here. I don't know if they're going to read that. Smoggy is a third player in this site. He's ready to break this lockdown.
Between the Nano, yeah, that's very nicely done.
I like to see that out of EG. That shows me right there, their heads are still in this game.
Yeah.
They are really thinking through what Loud is capable of, what their ult plays could be. That was a very good counter, given where we are in this game.
It's going to take a whole lot more than that, though.
Oh, yeah. I do think, though, the alarm bot location, very spicy. That could latch onto Aspas, and they could follow that for a kill, but he goes up and over into the site.
And right into Smoggy's lap, right into his crosshair, too. Sonic with the counter, though. They still have mid-control, nobody trying to peek out, and Kawanzine is just so much better in that situation.
Player standing.
And again, as things go back and forth like that, when you're down in numbers, yeah, it's up to 0. Concon almost gets both. Less with 2 HP. Concon keeps it alive.
%. I know that's a lot of cope. There's a lot of cope in me saying that, but I have seen crazy things happen in this map.
Enemy remain.
Once the star players from EDG get activated,
Get out of my way.
first they need to really get through these ults. Look at the ults on Loud right now.
Just one step taken and a marathon left to run for EDG. And you're right, those ults can be devastating.
This is certainly looking like an A pop here. The flash is coming in from Sadak to clear out main, but ooh, L-times counter knife. The flash catches Howdong. They found it. 3 on 5. We're about to probably get the null command.
Nobody with the ult. Concon with the first. Chichu can get that kill. Maybe there's a shot at this, but again, a 2vx.
One enemy remaining.
That just goes from bad to worse.
He's with the perfect Omel, but he cancels. They just want to close it out on this A side.
And that seems inevitable once more. I mean, nobody is just getting peppered from every single side possible.